Okay, there we go. Now, I believe we are live. Pardon the technical difficulties there.
Now, I
Let's
believe we are
see
live.
here. Whoops, sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure that we're good to go and people can hear me. Okay. So, how y'all doing? Hope you're doing well on this Friday, July 1st. Man, half the year. I can't believe that we're already here. It's like halfway through. Um, it's crazy. It's flying by. Yeah, we're in the middle of summer. You guys got some summer plans, maybe? You could let me know. Send me a message here if you got some summer plans. Yeah, I know we got some. Doing a little trip with the kids and um, yeah, a couple other things too. Went to concert, going to another one with my lady. Um, yeah, a lot of taking kids to practices and stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I'm doing a lot of that right now. So it's pretty crazy actually. Um, so I'll go ahead and start. It kind of ties into what I'm wanted to talk about a little bit today. Uh, I titled this live video "Say No More." All right, it's kind of a play on words. Say no more. So because what I mean by that is, not to not say anything, but we need to guard our energy, and sometimes that means we need to say no more often to people or other things. Because I think one thing that we neglect naturally, um, as men, and especially as a divorced person, and if you're a father, is that like you don't really spend too much time thinking about the output of energy, right? All that you're doing for the other people, for work. Um, you're just doing a lot. You're not really stopping to be aware of like, wow, I'm doing a lot. And what's that mean? Um, we don't really think about that. I don't think we're really encouraged to either. Uh, so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. Is we do a lot of things, right? I know for me and a lot of guys that look back on when you were married to your now ex, that kind of go into like a default mode in the marriage where you're kind of like doing stuff for your wife, for the kids, for other people, work, and it's like it's a lot. You got honeydew list. You're taking care of your wife, working hard, working long hours sometimes, and then the kids and all the stuff you do for them, with them, right? And you got family and friends and all that stuff too. And now that was a lot then. So when you get divorced, it kind of uh, can increase the things you need to do, the level of energy you need for different things now as a divorced dad increases because stressors increase. Um, now you have to deal with the stress of your ex-wife and communication with her, or even if you don't want to, um, she's going to be saying things about you or reaching out to you, and there's a lot of conflicts that with her, and about the kids and money and a lot of different things. But that saps a lot of energy out of you, right? And you didn't have to do that before, right? You didn't have these conflicts and battles before, but now you do as a divorced dad, right? So then maybe you might be remarried now, or you have a significant other, right? So now your energy is going out to that person too, right? Then the kids, right? And this is where we should prioritize where our energy goes is ourselves and the kids, but the kids are requiring a lot of our energy right now too. It's like they need a present father. Okay, they need someone that's going to do all these things with them, take them places, um, sign them up for things, you know, um, not to mention just doing things to spend time with them, right? Um, Helping them with schoolwork or homework, okay? Trying to teach them how to be a good person as when they get older, and trying to be a parent, and life lessons takes a lot of energy, right? Then you have work, and you might have to be working even more now as a divorced dad, because you just got your own income. You might have to pay child support or not, but either way, you are your own income now, unless you're remarried or whatever. Maybe you have that help, and that's nice from your new spouse. But otherwise, it's a lot more energy you're putting out to work, to have more money for your kids, for yourself, for your new life, right? So then you've got your normal family drama, or drama with friends or whatever, that sneaks into your life, and it's like you got to deal with that too. Um, like it might have increased once you got divorced, the drama. Sometimes it does, often it does. Again, there's more stress with kids and custody and money and all that. The family gets involved in that too, because your family or your ex's family, and they still want to have a relationship with the kids and stuff. And so there's a lot more going on, and a lot of the demand for our energy goes up only when you're a divorced dad. It doesn't go down. I mean, typically it doesn't. So while the demand goes up for our energy, for us to do all these different things, different stressors are coming up, but our capacity for more energy doesn't increase. It's the same. It stays exactly the same, right? So we have to be aware of that, of our energy, right? That we can't just double our energy. We're still the same person, right? Like, so if we try to do more, right? We try to extend ourselves too much, which I think we're hardwired to a lot of times as men. Like, we're supposed to take care of all this stuff, like, and put our emotions, our feelings, and how we feel, our energy, and all that on the back burner. We just got to go do, take care of things, right? We don't think about its impact on us, right? This is what you have to do. Set everything aside, go do it. Okay. But when the demand for our energy from an outside increases, and like I said, there's nothing we can do to increase the capacity we already have. We're all human, but we're just going to end up trying to do more and more, and overextend ourselves, overexert ourselves. And that doesn't make things better for us or our kids or our new spouse or whoever. new relationship, family, friends. Okay. Doesn't make things better for us when we're overextending ourselves. We become more miserable, stressed out. Um, we're short with people, frustrated easily. Um, it's not, no, we're not pleasant. We're not pleasant to be around, and we don't even end up doing more as we feel more tired. Our health is at risk, more stressed out and frustrated. It's not like we end up doing more, because when we end up crashing at some point, like sleep or our health, or we shut down emotionally, we get nothing done then. Right? We can't put our energy anywhere. So our spirit body tells us like, no, you did too much, so we're automatically going to shut you down, and then you don't have the choice. So right, so we have to be aware, so we don't get to that place where, as a dad now, single, divorced, that we don't try to do more and more and more. Right? We do the best we can. You got to try to do the best you can. But what's important to do is prioritize where your energy is going. That's what's important. That's what matters. Okay. So you might have to cut out some things. Say no more, right? Say no to certain people who are toxic, not good for you. Say no to certain projects that might take too much of your time and energy. Say no to, I don't know, situations where there might be overwhelming conflict that you are just not ready for. You're not ready to deal with that, and you don't want to. Okay. So things that maybe take away time from the kids that you need to spend, right? You have to say no to those things sometimes, more often. That doesn't mean no all the time, but we need to say no sometimes, though. We need to guard our energy when the stuff that's important, the people that are important, or maybe it's work or whatever. If we're not prioritizing, and we're what's a good word for it? Like we're shorting the important things. Right? We're not giving where we need to give on what actually matters, right? Things that are actually meaningful in life, because we're doing other things. We're spending our energy on other things that are not giving us fulfillment, or responsibilities that are more important. In the end, we're not going to be happy, right? If we're not paying attention, we're not giving our energy to the most important places, right? So, anyways, be aware of that. Try to be aware of that. That your energy is like sacred, and where you put it matters more than you realize. Okay. So it's more self-care, more thinking about, your kids or your new spouse, right? Time is, I would say, focus on yourself more, because most of us are neglecting our self-care and not even aware of how we're feeling, physically or emotionally. We just keep going and going. So I would say start with that, like, and then the kids, because they don't have a choice. They just get the version of you they get. So, they're just doing the best they can with what you're giving them. And then they have to deal, of course, with whatever your ex is giving them too. So, but they can't change either of you. So So they're important too. Anyways, I don't see anyone here for questions. I don't see any comments or anything. So let's see. I'll wait a few minutes and see if anyone has any questions at all or wants to make a comment. Check here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Nope, don't see any. All right. Well, I will go ahead and wrap it up. Hope you all are enjoying your summer. And I'll be on next week again, too. Send me your questions or topics you want me to talk about. And I'd be happy to do that. And for those of you that don't know me again, my name is Brandon Wetzler. I've been a marriage and family therapist for forever. So I've been through a divorce too. Of course, that's why I started this group for us divorced dads. So I do some coaching for divorced dads, and I love doing it. All right. So we're going to end there. Take care. Love you all. Be good to yourselves, okay?